I was so nervous. I ordered a quesadilla with no cheese.
It's cooked tortillas.
And then the cashier looked at me like, what the fuck?
Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. I thought this would be an interesting question, maybe mostly for Joe and Nick. How has your actual sibling been different from the type of sibling you wish you had when you were a kid?
You got a lot.
Because, you know, when you're a kid, like, you have dreams of, like, having brothers, like, 3 ninjas, or, like, you know, you have these, like expectations of how you want a sibling to be. Yeah. But compared to how it really turned out, how far off was it?
I think in my growing up, it was tough, and it kind of turned out better as I got older in a lot of ways.
I have a question for you. Did you wish you had brothers?
I don't want to say I wish. I think there was a point in time where when I was a kid, I did, but like, I never really like thought about it that way. Because I love my sisters, and we had a very complicated relationship growing up. Because there was this, it was like always hot and cold. Like first we clashed a lot. I felt like I couldn't trust them. They were always fucking getting me in trouble and shit. They always telling me what to do, and I was like,
always ditching you?
Bitches, dude. But then there was a point where as I got older, I realized that like it was kind of good for me to kind of have them in my life, right? I learned a lot from them, and there was advantages to having 2 older sisters that kind of, took care of you. Like they did take care of me, even if they would like bash me and shit and kill my self-esteem a little bit. But they would always take care of me in a lot of ways.
How?
It was just like, they were just mean, dude. They were just fucking mean as shit.
But what's the take care of you part? What are they doing to?
They would just look after you. Like they would, like there were moments where there was plenty of times where I was a kid where I didn't do any of the projects I needed to do, and they were like, "Yo, we'll just do it real quick for you."
Oh, no way!
So like in a lot of ways, that was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And like I got a lot of help that I wouldn't have ever gotten if I didn't have any older siblings, right? Yeah. And I would have got bailed out of a lot of things, and just being the younger brother. And they'd always want to take care of me. Sometimes they would just be very bossy and tell me what the fuck to do all the time, right? But it's not crazy at all. But as I got older, we kind of just have a lot more of a chill relationship now, where they're not like in my. I thought that growing up they're gonna be like drags all the time, just fucking bugging me about this, bugging me about that, always on top. Hey, Nick, you need to do this, blah, blah, blah. Like getting nagged all the time. Yeah. But as we got older, they kind of realized that like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking adult now, and they stopped treating me like their little brother all the time.
They give you the respect now?
Yeah, and there was a point where we could coexist, and like the first time ever in our lives where I felt like, oh, we are all equals here. Yeah. It's not me being like down here, But that also took some time too,
When you were a kid, did you have a visualization of the kind of sibling that you wanted while you were a kid? Because you were playing by yourself a lot, right?
Yeah. But in that way, I would wish I had brothers, because I would look at because at the time, I was by myself all the time. I would always just watch other TV. Like that was my, I guess my entry to thinking that's what was real, like Leave It to Beaver, the brothers in there. Yeah, I'd be like, man, I wish I had a brother like that. That could show me how to be a boy and shit, like show me to be a man. But like in a lot of ways, I kind of was like, oh, whatever. I just accepted that I got these sisters and they just teach me about girl shit.
Did you ever bug your parents to have another one?
No.
So you got a little brother?
Yeah, I want a little brother.
Dude, I used to bug my parents to have another one.
I don't think I did.
I wanted a little brother too.
But in my head, I was like, if I had a little brother, I wouldn't treat him like this. Like, and I always think like that.
If you were the older sibling,
I wouldn't fucking do that. Yeah, maybe. But that's what the internal dialogue I would have.
Oh, okay.
I think in a lot of ways, it's just like in what we talked about, it's just stages of being a fucking kid, And then as you grow up, you just realize like, oh, this is just how life is. So this is part of the game. So
with your brother, you guys are how far apart in age?
12
years apart.
Yeah.
You wish you had sisters?
Yeah.
No, at the time I don't think I knew the joy of having a sister. But I kind of did because my cousins were like my sisters in a way. Because they lived with us for a minute. And then I just felt like I had like siblings that live far away. because they kind of treated me like the little brother. But I think the biggest thing I remember that I wished I had a different brother was the brother that had my back. Cause like everybody that I grew up around, like their brothers would like beat up other people and like all that. And my
Yeah, that's tight. That's
my brother like just beats me
I
up.
forgot about that.
So I'm like, you just beat me up, and then you're so tough with me, but like when I need help, like where the fuck are you? You know? And I remember thinking like, the moment it hit me was like I got into a scuffle with my neighbor, and I forgot what it was. Maybe it was something stupid like a toy or whatever. And he had a gangster ass mom, right? And then so his older brother, we were all friends. We were like only a couple years apart. And I thought that like, hey, my beef is with your little brother, but like I don't have beef with you. But I was just on the block, just on my fucking bicycle. And I was like, oh, there's Marcos, his older brother. And then his mom was like, hey, go handle that fool. And then so I don't know what that meant. And but she was telling him, you better go set him straight. And I'm just sitting there on my bicycle and shit. He just runs up, pushes me off the bike. I fucking fall on the asphalt. I'm like, we're supposed to be friends. And he's like fucking wailing on me, right? So I'm like, holy shit. And in that moment, like, I didn't even think about my safety. I was thinking about, my brother wouldn't do this. So I was like, damn, that's sick. Like, I didn't take it personal. At that age, I was like,
You're jealous of it?
I was hella jealous. I was like, well, first off, I felt betrayed because I was like, we're friends. And I had issues with your brother. I'd have issues with you. But then they took family first. And then that's where I was like, dude, the honor there is like, and you had a mom that told you to beat my ass. My mom wouldn't tell me, my brother, to beat someone's ass for him. Like, she wouldn't have done that. His mom was a fucking gangster.
So weird, yeah.
Yeah, and then the next week, she made me a fucking bologna sandwich and we went to go ride horses. So we're like, she's fucking gangster, dude. Like, she had horses at like a track and shit.
What?
Yeah, like, it was cool. But I just thought like, damn, this family's cooler than mine. Because I felt like they fight, like they take care of their family. They like, if someone disrespects their family, like an outsider, like they set them straight. And then I started seeing like this family, like, oh, they really do take care of each other. They love each other. And I thought my family was cold and cowardly, and they don't look after each other. They like kind of like, they like turn on each other when times are tough. That's my little kid brain, not realizing like when you're sophisticated, you deal with things differently.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
ghetto
true, yeah.
primal stuff is more like, you understand that as a child. You understand like, oh man, they're gonna fight for their tribe, you know?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I wish I had a little bit of that, like, of like, oh, all these ghetto ass kids, like their brothers would beat at like ass for each other. But like I felt like, man, my brother's a coward. Like he'll torment me all day. He'll fuck me up, but he'll never get into a fight with other people. So I'm like, then that makes you weak because you don't fight people that could challenge you. You just fuck with people that are weaker.
You're a coward.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, you're a little bitch. But I think the other stuff, though, that was really cool that he didn't have patience for was he would take me like skating, snowboarding, all that. But he wouldn't have patience to teach me nothing. So he'd just leave me there.
So he'll take you to something and let you fend for.
He's like, fuck, you get frustrated. He just leaves me. So I remember like he took me on a fucking, I didn't even do bunny slope because bunny slope is gay, right? So the first time we go snowboarding, he's like, just do it. And I'm all like, what are you talking about? No instructions, nothing. And he just left my ass.
He just put you on the board and then just said, go down the hill?
Yeah, and then some random girl saw me alone and then she was just like, are you okay? And then like, I was like 12 or 10 or some shit. And then so she taught me how to carve a little, and that's how I learned. I just learned how to snowboard that like that. Yeah.
He just left you.
Yeah. And he went to go snowboard with his friends. So I think it was cool that he took me. It wasn't cool that
he's forced to take you.
So I think he probably was like, all right, I'll fucking take your ass. Yeah. Like he would take me to cool places, like do it. I remember we went to like a hobby shop because at the time it was really cool to like do those model cars and airplanes. Yeah. And I remember this one dude, his whole bedroom was a World War II reenactment. So this motherfucker had those planes that he hooked up with like fishing wire. And he had it hanging from the top. And then he had like a battle, like all that. And he had a fucking iguana. And I was like, this is the sickest room. And my brother was hella into model like classic cars.
Oh yeah.
So he would take me to
Like die cast.
Yeah, like he would build them, right?
Oh, those ones.
Yeah, so we would go to the hobby shop, and then we would buy all this shit, and then so after that, that's it. Like I'm off to my own. Like he's like, he ain't teaching me how to paint it, do any of that shit. I'm sitting there trying to build this stuff, and I'm like, fuck, man. I got the car and I chucked it and I slammed it against the wall, and I'm like, fuck, I can't make anything.
At the hobby place?
No, at home. So he would take me. I just think he like maybe like he didn't.
It's like half committed.
Yeah, it was cool. Like like he would take me to the beach with his friends, but like they'll go and like I don't know how they know how to surf, but I never learned. So like he even took me to his buddy built like a half pipe in his backyard. It was the coolest shit.
That's the sickest.
And I barely learned how to skate, right? And he goes, fucking go for it. And then I got up there and then I looked down and I bailed. And he goes, you embarrassed me so much today. Like,
That's fucking scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Drop it into a half.
motherfucker, I don't like the thing is, dude, he's like that.
Consistent.
He does shit with no skill, and that's how he learns. My cousin told me later, he was like, oh yeah, we would go snowboarding, and your brother was crazy. He barely learned how to carve, and he would already be doing jumps. So he goes, with that mentality, I think he thinks I'm a little bitch. Because he's like, I do it, I don't even know how to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's the part that was like, bro, it was too black diamond from the beginning. I can't double black diamond. Like, what? I gotta baby step. But like, I've never done the baby steps for anything because of that.
Oh.
So like, I never did bunny slope. I never took classes. The way I skate is fucking weird. Like I skate goofy and I push with my left.
Wait, what?
No, with my right. Yeah, I skate goofy and I push with my right.
With the front side?
The front leg.
No, with the front leg.
From the goofy stance.
Yeah. Which is weird. I learned on my own.
Yeah, because you figured it out that way.
No, because everyone you're supposed to ride like pushing with the backside.
Back leg,
Yeah.
That's actually kind of fucked up. That's kind of weird.
It is weird, right?
Yeah, dude, what the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know, but I wish that I had a more like good like actual big bro mentor than someone
During the activity instead of just someone to bring you along.
because I had a half one. Because some people their bros are like completely neglecting.
Yeah.
So he took me to do fun shit, but like no teaching.
And that's interesting too that he still brought you around, seeing as he'd probably want to hang with his friends his age.
It's because I begged his ass sometimes. I'd be like, take me skating, please. And he was like, all right, I'll fucking take you. But you better not embarrass me. And I went.
You bailed.
Yeah. And I remember a cringy ass moment.
He's like 22, hanging out with a 9-year-old. He's like, dude, you fucking embarrassed me back there.
I had one time, he had all these like Brazilian friends that were like hella good at like skating and surfing. Yeah, because they're hella into that shit, right? So
Japanese and Brazilians, they get along.
hella nervous because they were so cool. I remember I did the most stupidest thing, and we were at a Mexican restaurant, and then like I said I want a quesadilla, and I said no cheese, and they started laughing. Right?
What did you expect it was going to be?
Just a tortilla.
I was so nervous. I ordered a quesadilla with no cheese.
It's cooked tortillas.
And then the cashier looked at me like, what the fuck? It's so cringy when I look back, right? I was at the register and I'm all like, yeah, quesadilla, no cheese. And my brother was looking at me like, you fucking retard. And then the guys were laughing because they were high and they thought I was joking.
That you just like trolling or something? Yeah.
And then my brother's like, stop fucking around, right? And then I was like, oh shit, like, no, with cheese, yeah. And then like I got a stomach ache because I can't have cheese, right? But like,
ordered right the first
I wanted a
time.
burrito. I wanted a fucking bean burrito.
What do you want?
Huh?
You just wanted beans?
The word burrito would have come out because I was so nervous.
You were on the spot.
So I said quesadilla with no cheese. And I just kept saying it because I was a fucking nervous wreck.
But you really wanted a bean burrito?
I just remember this fucking moment. And I forgot the words for bean burrito. So I was just going chase quesadilla with no cheese.
And your brother's all, stop it.
Stop saying it. Why'd you just say bean burrito, dude?
How sad.
Yeah.
He put a lot of pressure on you.
Imagining you as a little kid is always so funny.
Fucking retard.
But then that is true. That's a half because he is taking you places.
Yeah, he's taking me. He's trying to be a big bro and shit. And then like I get there And it's the whole time I'm off to my own and I don't know what to do.
He's like, I don't have to teach you.
Yeah. Like, you fucking stupid.